Mathematics made easy, no more fear. Target online class, we got you. Wherever you want it from, we got what you need. Target online class.
Good day, viewers all over the world. You are welcome to Toydale online class. Today we want to look at equations in irrational form. Equations in irrational form. For instance, what we have on the board. Solve the equation. Square root of s squared minus 7 is equal to 3. So this type of equation is called equation in irrational form. The expression s squared minus 7, which is under this square root, as we have it on the board, is called radicand. This expression, s squared minus 7, is called radicand. Okay? So if you want to solve this type of equation, how do you solve this type of equation? Of course, you first eliminate the square root. How do we eliminate the square root? You take the square root of both sides. So you take the square root of both sides. Once you take the square root of both sides, then you'll be able to get a normal equation without square root. Then we'll be able to solve this type of problem. So I want us to take specific example. So solve the equation. Solve the equation. So I'm going to write a particular equation now on the board, and we solve that equation. For instance, solve the equation square root of x plus 5 and plus square root of x is equal to 5. So let's take what you have as the first example. So what do we do here? Now let's move. Solution. We have square root of x plus 5 plus square root of x is equal to 5. Of course, as we have said, what we have under the square root are called radicand. So what do? We do everything mathematically possible to eliminate this square root for us to be able to get equation in rational form and be able to solve it depending on the nature of that equation. When we do our resolution, if you're able to get a linear equation, we know how to solve that. If it's quadratic, if it's s cubed, s squared, and in that order, we know what to do. So the first step I'm going to take now is that I'll say take the square of both sides. Okay, that is square root of x plus 5 plus square root of x all squared is equal to 5 squared. So whatever you do to the left, you do to the right for balancing. That is the first step. That's going to be the first step. Then if I take the square of this side, I'm going to have s squared of x plus 5 plus square root of x into bracket x plus 5 plus square root of x is equal to 25. So if I expand, this times this is going to give me x plus 5, then plus I have square root of x into x plus 5, then I will have plus square root of x into x plus 5, then plus x square root of plus x is equal to 25. Of course, I can add these two together to have 2x plus 5, then plus 2 square root of x into x plus 5, is equal to 25. Is equal to 25. So from there, I can bring in 25. I can bring it, I want to collect like terms, and I can bring in 25. I write every other thing that we have without square root to one side. Then I'll transfer the one with square root to the other side. That is, I can have 2x plus 5. By the time minus 25 comes in, I have minus 25 is equal to, then I take this to the other side. It was plus here, it becomes minus 2 square root of x into bracket x plus 5. That's what we have. Then here we have 2x minus 20 equal to minus 2 square root of x into bracket x plus 5. Okay. So when I move from there, if I move from there, I can define it. That is, 2 is common at the right and left hand side. I have 2 into bracket x minus 20, x minus 10. Once I bring out 2, I have 10. So equal to minus 2 square root of x into bracket x plus 5. So this will be equal to minus 2. Okay. I can divide both sides by minus 2. Both sides by minus 2. This will take care of this. This will reduce this. I'll have minus here. So I'm going to have minus x plus 10 to be equal to square root of x into bracket x plus 5. Okay. And of course, this is same thing as 10 minus x to be equal to square root of x into bracket x plus 5. At this point now, I can also take the square of both sides. So once I take the square of both sides at this point, I'll be able to remove the square root. So I will also say, also take the square of both sides. Then I'm going to have 10 minus x all squared to be equal to square root of x into bracket x plus 5 all squared. So square can take care of square roots. Square will cancel square root. Then if I open up here, I'm going to have 100 minus 20x plus x squared to be equal to, when I multiply this, I'm going to have 2x plus 5x. So I bring everything to one side. So I'm going to have x squared minus 20x. Then 2x can actually come in. From here now. From here, I can have minus 2x. I can have minus 2x squared. No, this 2x squared. Minus 2x squared. No, this is x squared. What am I talking about? X times x is x squared. So I can have minus x squared. I can have minus x squared minus 5x, then plus 100 is equal to 0. X squared can actually cancel x squared. So that at the end of the day, I will have minus 25x to be equal to minus 25 squared minus 100 plus 100 is equal to 0. So from here, I will say 25x is equal to 100. That is, if I transfer 25x to the other side, okay, I will divide both sides by 25. 25. This will cancel this. So x will be equal to 4. And that will be the answer. So x will be equal to 4. Of course, we can check our answer if it is right or not. Okay, because this is what we are given. We are given square root of x plus 5 plus square root of x to be equal to 5. So if x is equal to 4, then we are trying to check if we are right or wrong. If x is equal to 4, I'm going to say 4 plus 5 plus square root of 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. Square root of 9 plus square root of 4. Square root of 9 is 3, of 4 is 2, and it's 5. So it shows that we are actually correct. So this is how to solve equations in irrational form. So this is how to solve equation in irrational form. Let's take one more example. Probably I'm going to write like 3 or 4 examples of exercises on the board that you try to solve. So example 2, solve the equation. So And what is the equation? So we have square root of 4x minus 3, then minus square root of 2x minus 5 equal to 2. So this is the equation that we want to solve. So how do we solve this equation? We follow the same step. Solution. We say square root of 4x minus 3 minus square root of 2x minus 5 is equal to 2. So we take the square of both sides. That is, we have square root of 4x minus 3 minus square root of 2x minus 5 all squared is equal to 2 squared. So if I expand this now, I'm going to have 4x minus 3 minus 2 square root of 4x minus 3, then 2x minus 5, then I'm going to have plus 2x minus 5 is equal to 4. If I expand this is what I'm going to get. You can actually check it out. Check it out. Then if I add, this is 4x plus 2, that will be 6x minus 3 minus 5, that's minus 8 minus 2 into bracket 4x minus 3, 2x minus 5 is equal to 4. Okay, I bring in 4 from the right hand side, then I will take this to the other side. So I'm going to have 6x minus 8 minus 4 to be equal to 2 square root of 4x minus 3, then 2x minus 5. So from here, I'm going to have 6 minus 12, 6x minus 12 to be equal to 2 square root of, I can open up here, I can open this up. I'm going to have 8x squared minus 4 times 5, that's 20x minus 20 minus 6x plus 15. I try to expand what I have, the radicand that I have there. So 2 is common here. I can have 3 minus 6. Okay, so we equal to 2 square root of 8x squared minus 26x plus 15. I divide both sides by 2. 2 can actually cancel 2. This will cancel this. So let's look at it. I want us to look at it properly. So if that is the case, then I can actually come to this point and say 3x minus 6 is equal to square root of 8x squared minus 26x plus 15. So from here, I can take the square of both sides again. So if I take the square of both sides from here, I'm going to have square. Then this is square. Square can actually cancel square root. So that when I open up here, 3x times 3x, that will be 9x squared. Okay. Minus 3x times, that's minus 3 times 6, 18. That will be minus 18 plus 2, 36x. Okay. Then plus 6 times 6 is 36. We actually be equal to 8x squared minus 26x plus 15. So if I take the square of both sides, that's what I'm going to get. That's what I'm going to get. Then I bring in what I have together. So if I do that, let's collect like times, bring everything together. I'm going to have 9x squared minus 8x squared. That comes in. Then minus 36x plus 26x. Then plus 36 minus 15 equals 0. Then I'm going to have x squared minus 10x plus 16 equal to 0. So we've gotten a quadratic equation Then I'm going to factorize this. I'm going to have x squared 16, that will be minus 8x minus 2x plus 16 equal to 0. Go ahead and group. X is common, I will have x minus 8. The minus 2 is common, I will have x minus 8. That will be equal to 0. So I can x minus 2. I combine these two. Then what I have here is x minus 8 equals 0. So I will have x is minus 2 equals 0, or x minus 8 equals 0. So x is equal to 2 or 8. And these are the two values of x that we are going to have. So these are the two values of x that we are going to, they are the two values of x that we are going to have. Now, let's look at it properly. 36 minus 15. No, that's actually 21. Here is 21. This place is 21. So let's try and correct that. 36 minus 15 is 21. 36 minus this is 21. So I'm going to have 21 here. Then the two values of 21 will be minus 7. This will be minus 7 and minus 3. That's what I'm going to get. So what is common here is x. So I'm going to have 7 here. I'm going to have 7 here. Then what is common? If you let's look at it very well. This is 21. Here's 21. There's a mistake here. So here will be 7. What is common here is minus 3, not minus 2. It's minus 3. If I open up, I'll get that. So I'm going to x minus 3. That's what I'm going to have here. And x minus 7. That's what I'm going to have there. And at the end of the day, I have x minus 3 or x minus 7. So the value will actually be 3 or 7. So there was a mistake there. 36 minus 15 is actually 21, not 16. And that is what we have actually I've been able to correct there. And of course, if you go back to what we are given, when x is 3, we're going to have 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 minus 3 is 9. That square root of 9 is 3. And 4 times 3 is 12. 2 times 3 is 12. So we realize that we are correct. So that is that about the equation. So we can just go ahead and try this. Let me just write about 2 or 3 equations on the board. Just try it at your leisure time. Solve the equation or equations. The first one, just go ahead and try this. We have square root of 4x plus 1. Then plus square root of 2x minus 3 is equal to 4. Is equal to 4. Let's try that. Let me write 2 more. Let me give another one. Another one where we have square root of x squared minus 9 plus 1 is equal to x. This is 2x minus 3 equal to 4. Square root of 4x plus 1. Then let's take the last one, which is, we can have something of this nature. Just say 2 square root of 3x plus 1, then plus 3 square root of 4x plus 5 is equal to 23. Just try the 3 that we have on the board. So I would love to stop here. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Mathematics made easy, no more fear. Target online class, we got you.